This is Mrs. Nelson. I wanted to recap what it is that we learned today. So we visualized multiplication so that we could start building more of that concept of multiplication and what happens with multiplication and what it really means. So I've modeled for you 6 times 14. 6 times 14. Another way of saying that is 6 groups of 14. So I have pulled out 6 groups of 14. So these are my 10s. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in each one of these rods. There's 10 here. So that's 1, 10, and 4 ones. So that's 14 right there. And I have 6 of those groups. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those groups. So I have 6 groups of 14. So I'm going to start with my ones. I'm going to tally up my ones. I'm going to add those up. And instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I am going to use skip counting to account for my ones. So I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 ones. Okay, so I could write 24 down. But normally when we do the standard algorithm, we write just one number in our place value. So I can't put 2 numbers, 24. Write the 4, carry the 2. What does that even mean? Well, I want to show you what that means when we say write the 4, carry the 2. So I'm going to bundle up some of these ones to make groups of 10. So I'm going to bundle up 10 of these. So I'm going to use my shift key when I use my mouse in case you wanted to try this. This particular website out. So I'm going to use my shift key and my mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why my shift key? Because it keeps highlighted all the ones I've clicked before. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a group of 10 that I can bundle up and turn into a bar of 10. So instead of 10 individual ones, I can go ahead and make that into one bar. I'm going to use this little icon right here to join the pieces together, and you can see that I just carried 1 10, and I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it vertical like that instead of changing it horizontally, so we remember that we carried that 10. Notice right here I still have more. I have more that I could bundle up, so I'm going to try to bundle up 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I'm going to use this right here to join the pieces together, and I've carried yet another 10. Oops, that other one was still highlighted. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it there. So I have just bundled up 2 10s, and you'll notice I have 4 ones behind. So when we say write the 4 and carry the 2, when we multiply 6 times 4, so 6 groups of 4, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, that's 6 groups of 4. When we say write the 4, carry the 2, it's because we're going to keep those 4 ones unbundled, but we're going to bundle up 2 groups of 10. We're going to bundle up 20 of them. And so now they are 10s. Well, I'm going to look at my 10s place. So initially I had 6 10s, so 6 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But remember, I bundled up 2 of them from my ones place. So these are the ones that I bundled up from my ones place. And so I have a total of 8 10s. So that's why we multiply 6 times 1 to figure out how many 10s we have. 6 groups of 1 10. And then we add the 2 that we already bundled to get a total of 84. So this is my 6 10s plus the 2 that I bundled for a total of 84. So you can, of course, model any multiplication problem that you want. Of course, the larger the numbers, the more groups that you have, the more that you have to drag off. It's not super fast to do it this way, but it does show us what we need to see, and that's what's super valuable. But that's also the reason why we come up with the standard algorithm. Because if we had to pull off pieces every time we multiplied, we wouldn't be able to multiply very quickly, and there'd be a lot of things that we would not be able to do because we wouldn't be able to compute quickly. And I'm not talking just in the math class. I'm talking about in the real world where we use the math. I'm talking about it would take us too long and we wouldn't be able to do some of the cool things that we can do that involve computation and calculation. So that's why we have that standard algorithm. But when we do the things within our standard algorithm, this is what we're doing. Thanks for learning with me.